How did y'all like the SZA album? I already said that. How did y'all like the SZA album? Thoughts. That's what I said. It's all genetic. I can't, it is what it is, brother. It is what it is. Mid, to be honest, it was great. Do a tattoo tour. I'm getting a couple more, like, after February, so I'll do one then. Hopefully I remember. You taking back your compliments? Nah. You already said what you said. We heard you. We seen you, bro. It's too late. Made me cry and cry, not gonna lie. Great album, a few misses, but honestly, love the vocals. Me too. That's how I'm feeling about it for the most part. I thought it could have been a little bit more focused. Well, it was very focused. Let me take that back. I thought it could have been a bit more varied when we talk about content. It was very laser focused on, you know what I'm saying, what it was focused on, the relationships and shit like that, and
my
her
Manscaped
self-worth.
package just got delivered. The fate of my nuts are in the hands of you and the sponsorship.
That's great. Let me know how it goes. I don't want any proof or evidence of what it is that you did. Just tell me. I don't want no pictures of nothing. All right, just don't. Yeah, I like SZA a lot on this record. I thought it was real good as far as her just having a lot of different vocal expressions.
I was building my dream home when sadly I ran out of bricks.
All right, well, you gonna run out of bricks because you ain't shit. I hope you go homeless. I hope you never prosper in life. But yeah, like I like that. I did. I liked it a lot. What do I put in my hair? We've been through this already. I think there's a video on the tube about it. Well, stop acting like you innocent, bro. I already seen
the
what you was doing.
The melodies were definitely the highlight of the album. And I love how she played around with different sounds.
I agree.
The fact she sampled Hit Different in Love Language. She's sick.
Yeah, I like her. I do. I like her a lot. I just, my biggest issue with SZA has not been addressed still. Unfortunately, the songwriting is the songwriting. It's some cringe on there. But her voice is so strong that I'm willing to overlook some of the shit that she was saying. But outside of that, we good. I like it. I'll listen to it. Matter of fact, let's do a little sample size right now, real quick. What's the what is one of my favorite songs off SOS? Let me try and figure it out. Because even though it's some cringe on here, there's still a lot that I enjoy. You know what I'm saying? Let's go with Used real quick.
Yeah, I'll push your ass out of here.
Go Used real quick.
Feel better, might get chipped, minding my business.
I've been riding through this cold world.
Nobody you ain't been broke with. Niggas gotta break my.
It's this right here. She does a lot of this. This is what I like so much about this album. She does a lot of this.
They lie. Can't trust nobody you ain't been broke with.
A lot of just random ass vocal expressions, and I love that. I don't want singers to be too, too ABC ... do it like that. Like, I like when she just come out and just like do whatever she want to do. Does that like come at the detriment of the song progression? Does that make the song a little bit less, palatable in terms of like whether or not it's gonna be a hit? Probably. Does it make it a little less structured? Probably. But it's cool. I like it. Flex.
Break my focus.
Things calling to get closer.
I will never play Blind again in my life. What was that other track? You said something I got Irreplaceable stuck in your head. I heard it. Hold on. Let me see. Damn. Which track was that? Where I thought she was going the Irreplaceable route. It might have been. Was it Open Arms? It was Open Arms. Yeah, it was Open Arms.
Yeah.
Tell me, like. I thought that was where it was going right there. That's where it was going. I would have loved it regardless. I would have loved the run regardless. But I really thought that's where it was going for a second there. Irreplaceable. You know what I'm saying? That's where Beyonce just need to. But seriously, all right, like Travis Scott ruined this. Okay. Like, come on, bro. I'm gonna go to his verse and we gonna hear it again. Niggas is in my DMs. They was in my DMs going crazy. At this point, you just hate Travis Scott just to hate. Those white people paying you crazy to hate on a black man thriving and surviving. Meanwhile, Travis Scott married, you know what I'm saying? He with a white girl right now. I don't know how I'm facing the white allegations when Travis is the one feeding his, you know what I'm saying, offspring to white people. But like now all of a sudden, like I'm the guy that need to be attacked. I'm being paid by white people at this point now for some odd reason. Okay. Anyway, my point is, if you don't got no personality, if you got no life on a track that it just sounds so like natural. This track just sounds like warm and graceful, like she's sitting on like a meadow. Is that what you call it? A meadow of flowers. That's what it feels like. Letting it all out, and then here come Travis, like, bro, dead in the cemetery or something. Like, bro, what we doing?
On up, hit his curb up, sliding. On God, no replacing me. Consequences, repercussions, karma keep on changing me.
Oh my God, bro. Holy fuck. Oh my Lord, bro. Like, are you awake, bro? Are you good? Are you up? Give him a vitamin D pill.
Over solid, keep it concrete. I'ma bet it on your whole feet. Do the ups and downs and all the heat. Take it.
All right, bro. That's enough for you, dog. I can't believe niggas was like so hard focused on like defending this verse. How do you listen to that verse and say that it has any like soul or personality, and then you have SZA on the same track pouring her fucking heart and insecurities out, and then here come Travis?
It's going down in here. I'm with the money team.
I don't get it. But yeah, SZA did her thing on here, man. Is it as good as Control? Let's condense the album. Can y'all see? Hold on. I'm trying to make it so that y'all can see. Oops. Let's go to desktop. Let's condense the album. Right? Like this. Let's condense it a little bit. What songs are you let's show the whole album then. 23 tracks. Now I like a lot of them, don't get me wrong. This isn't an L album for SZA in any capacity. Oops. This isn't an L album for SZA in any capacity. It's too long, it's very bloated, and since so much of the subject matter covers the same shit, a lot of the songs can sound like interchangeable. So like, which tracks am I keeping? I keep the intro, you know what I'm saying? The Kill Bill track I think is good enough. There's a couple tracks that, like I said, reinforce the same idea so much, and then there are other tracks on here that do that same idea way better. It's like, why would I listen to this one when I got this one that do the same shit?
Nobody Gets Me is the best track.
Nobody Gets Me? Let me see. Let me hear this one again. What you mean by that?
Took a long vacation, no makeup, just J.
Oh yeah, me, nobody gives me but you. Oh yeah, I like that. I remember that. Yeah, that was good. Conceited is good. This run right here, Nobody Gets Me, Conceited, and then Special. That is a great 3-track run. And while I do agree, these are some, Disney Channel ass songs. These are definitely some Disney Channel ass songs. I think she sings well enough for me to overlook that, is all I'm saying. You know what I mean? It coming from anybody else, niggas would clown it. I'm being honest with you. That's what we talk about, the songwriting and some of the musical foundation for these records. Hey, it's a little questionable, but at the end of the day, SZA is a much better singer than most of these Disney niggas. I won't say most, all of these Disney niggas. So, it's cool. It's got the rhythm of You Belong With Me by Taylor Swift, but slower.
Little Paramore tribute song was kinda cute.
Yeah, it was cute as fuck, but it was just trash. You know what I'm saying? It's like that picture that the little ones hand you so you can hang up on the fridge, and then like, you know what I'm saying, you take it down and throw it away later, and then they come back later, and then they like, yo, what happened to my picture? You're like, oh my God, I don't know. Santa Claus must have took it because it was that fucking good. And they like, oh my God, like, you trash little nigga, you never gonna be an artist. But like, that's what that track was for me. Like, what was it? F2F? Like, what you doing, bro? What you doing? You don't need it. You of all people don't need to do that. You got Phoebe Bridgers, who came out with what people believe to be a great, you know what I'm saying, record in that vein. Maybe not rock. She's much softer on her album with it, but like, I feel like she could have gave you some pointers or something, bro. Nigga said F2F is the best. Why do I read messages before I look at who is the person that typed it? Like, tries to be getting me every time because he typed some stupid shit in, like that one DDG clip. What DDG clip? Which one? Apparently
C is gonna release a deluxe. How do you feel about that?
I was gonna tweet that a deluxe is probably coming, but I didn't want to be like an asshole about it because my tweet was kind of like tongue in cheek. It was a little like poking fun at the album, so I just wanted to let people enjoy it for a little longer before I start, you know, making fun of it. But hey, I didn't know she's gonna drop a deluxe. Okay, that's cool. But nigga said, okay, LeBron, I'm serious. I did. I thought she was gonna drop a, you know what I'm saying, a deluxe. I don't want one, but it is what it is. Yeah, Nobody Gets Me is great though. But this 3-track run, Nobody Gets Me, Conceited, and Special, those are a great 3-track, you know,
or Ari
run right
had
there.
The better album?
I'm gonna be honest with you, Ari Lennox did have the better album. In terms of structure, in terms of yeah, mainly just structure, length, like, what is that thing? Higher Highs. Ari Lennox got Pressure on her album, I'm pretty sure, which was a great song. I'm not saying that SZA made a bad album in comparison, but I do think Ari had the better one. Not trying to compare the both. I think they both dropped great records, but at the end of the day, like, if I gotta think of one that's better, I'm gonna go with Ari Lennox. You know what I mean? Still meditate to Good Days every morning. Good Days is a great track.
To Good Days every morning, lol.
Good Days is a great track. FK or SZA, FK Twigs.